bytes do we have to change, how many steps do we have to go through to make those pages equal. And for most sites, even if they have dynamic content, that number will actually be less than 20 or 30. In the case where a large block of text at the top changes, like titles and so on, it may be around 40 or 50. However, when you hit a different virtual host entirely, where the structure is completely different, that'll be in the hundreds. And so that's basically your metric, is you compare the edit cost, the average edit cost of the main page 5 times, and then you compare it with each of these other virtual hosts, and you see whether the difference is greater than or less than your average. And for the most part, you see something like 30 or 40 for the main one and over 100 for the next one, then you know you automatically have that. And this is actually more used for people developing vulnerability scanners than it is an actual analyst. But once we have this module completed, you don't have to worry about that. It'll just tell you. You give it a dictionary to go through and just brute forces the whole thing. But it's definitely a neat technique for doing it. Any other questions? Wow. Okay.
How much time do we have?
I think we're still. We got about 10 minutes left, and let's see. One thing we can do is kind of give you a preview of what's coming up. So you found this entire segment entirely boring. Hopefully the next one you won't. And this is kind of all our prep work to get us to the next section. So if this is boring, I apologize. We're actually going to much more exciting stuff coming up, and that's all basically driven to abusing Kerberos, abusing Secure Shell, popping shells on fully patched Windows boxes using fun techniques, things like that. But unless there's any questions, do you want to do previews or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't realize how fast we spoke, so at least I didn't.
We're excited about this.
All right, so the general idea with this, the next section here, let's see if we can get it. Actually, it's on the other slide deck. That's not the right directory. Sorry? Yeah, discovering what we're talking about next. So if you guys want to head out now, you can come on back in and
come back in a little bit.
Yeah, 30-minute break or so. The next section is actually really cool, so come back for that one.
Please.